Leak exposes global abuse of cyber spying weapon to target politicians, activists, and journalists. As Edward Snowden warned in a tweet when the story broke this weekend, this leak is going to be the story of the year. As Southfront reports that an Israeli company spyware program was used in an attempt and successful hacks of 37 smartphones on record belonging to journalists, government officials, and human rights activists around the world, according to an investigation by 17 media organizations published July 18th of 2021. One of the organizations, the Washington Post, said the Pegasus spyware licensed by Israeli-based NSO Group was also used to target phones belonging to two women close to Jamal Khashoggi, a Post columnist murdered at a Saudi consulate in Turkey in 2018. One of them was his fiancee, and she and the other woman were targeted both before and after his death. The Guardian, which is another one of the media outlets, said the investigation suggested widespread and continuing abuse of NSO's hacking software, described as malware that infects smartphones to enable the extraction of messages, photos, and emails, record calls, and secretly activate microphones. This report is highlighting the use of that with certain specific people, but this is able to be installed and activated on anybody's smartphone anywhere in at least America. That means you. This particular investigation highlights widespread and continuing abuse of hacking spyware. This Pegasus software is a very advanced malware that infects Apple and Android devices to allow operators of the spyware to copy all your stuff, all your photos, calls, location data, all the data, and secretly activate your microphone and cameras. Based on the investigation, the leak contains a list of 50,000 phone numbers that have been identified as those of people of interest by clients of NSO since 2016. The list includes many close family members of one of the country's rulers, suggesting he might have instructed the country's intelligence agencies to explore the possibility of tracking and spying on their own relatives. The company NSO Group issued a statement on its website denying the reporting by the 17 media partners led by the Paris-based journalism nonprofit called Forbidden Stories. NSO Group said in a statement, quote, "The report by Forbidden Stories is wrong, full of wrong assumptions and uncorroborated theories that raise serious doubts about the reliability and interests of the sources. It seems like the unidentified sources have supplied information that has no factual basis and are far from reality." That's what NSO said, so it sounds like, they're being awfully vague. It says here, "After checking their claims, we firmly deny the false allegations made in the report," is what NSO said. So NSO is denying anything about this, especially being involved with Jamal Khashoggi's murder. In a statement, rights group Amnesty International condemning the wholesale lack of regulation of surveillance software, they said, "Until this company, NSO, and the industry as a whole can show it is capable of respecting human rights, there must be an immediate moratorium on the export, sale, transfer, and use of surveillance technology." That's what the Amnesty International said, which, that's basically impossible. All the devices we're buying are surveillance technology, and everybody wants them. The targeted phone numbers were on a list provided by Forbidden Stories and Amnesty International to the 17 media organizations, and it was not clear how the groups obtained the list. The numbers on the list were not attributed, but reporters identified more than 1,000 people spanning more than 50 countries. They included several Arab royal family members, at least 65 business executives, 85 human rights activists, 189 journalists, and more than 600 politicians and government officials, including several heads of states and prime ministers. The director of AP Media Relations said, "We are deeply troubled to learn that two AP journalists," that's the Associated Press, "along with journalists from many news organizations, are among those who may have been targeted by Pegasus software. We have taken steps to ensure the security of our journalists' devices and are investigating," she added. Reuters spokesperson Dave Moran said journalists must be allowed to report the news in the public interests without fear of harassment or harm wherever they are. Yeah, good luck with that. We are aware of the report and are looking into the matter. And this map below that you're looking at provides the insight to how many customers of NSO Group had that were feeding numbers. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like this channel. Make sure you comment down below whatever you're thinking. And please subscribe and hit that bell notification so you can get the next report that I put out. I appreciate you watching. Thanks. And as always, have yourself a good day.